Hello Internet! Today I have 3 battles for you taken from my stream just a few days ago using this team that I used in the Players' Cup 4, which went reasonably successfully. As you can see, I have swapped Dragapult for Celesteela, so I thought I would just try it out a little bit. The games in today's video doesn't really use Celesteela, I don't think. But either way, I have got a little bit more time now in the real world, so if you would like more videos, if you do want more content from me, then please, let all your friends know, tweet this out. Let's get some people back to the channel, because I know, through my own fault, really, a lot of people have disappeared because I really haven't been uploading anything. So if you could all come back, that'd be fantastic. But anyway, 3 games. They're all quite interesting, actually. But I'll add some comments as we go, I suppose. But if I can remember how to do this, let's get into the game. Let's get playing these. Thunderous is an annoying threat for us. Although a lot of them tend to be the prankster ones, again now. Indeedy. So I don't really want to be leading Colossal here, do I? But I do kind of want Colossal in the back for the Thunderous. And Azumarill looks decent aside from the Katana as well. But let's just go Comfort. Let's go Amoonguss, Zapdos. And I think we do want the Colossal, don't we? Okay, I'm going to go with Raichu in the back, which hopefully won't backfire. But yeah, if I had Surf on right, I mean Electro Web, again in that last game, Electro Web was the key to winning, wasn't it? Without Electro Web, we would have lost the game. So if I did have Surf on this Raichu, I feel like it would have to be over Electro Web. And we've seen how good it's been so far, so like I really would like to put Surf, but I think Fake Out is really important. Oh, they've just led Double Genie. Well, there we go. And hello Internet for you as well. Even Gaz. If I led with Raichu, I could just go for a Helping Hand. Airstream into the Landorus. But I imagine there's going to be a taunt here. I think, as much as I wish I had led with Raichu, I think it is safer just to do this. If I'd led Raichu, it would be fantastic, wouldn't we? Unless the Thunderous is also physical and offensive. I'm making the assumption here that it is actually Prankster, which it might not be. You hate going against Chinese name Pokemon. Why? Because you can't tell what it is straight away or something. Okay, I expect they're going to Dynamax their Landorus. One of them was in a Cherish Ball? Is that what it's called? The red one? Must be the Thunderous. It must be like an event Thunderous. But if it's a Taunt and an Airstream, Amoonguss should survive. And then the next turn I can swap Amoonguss into Raichu to stop any Thunder Waves or whatever. Thunderbolt. If this is Life Orb Landorus, then it's going to knock us out. I really hope Amoonguss survives this though, because that'll give us a lot of play in the future if it does. But it needs to be Life Orb Landorus to knock us out here. They've doubled with Thunderbolt there because they think I'm Sash, I'd imagine. And we survive. So that's not a Life Orb Landorus. That's really good. So there you go. Everyone who thinks, ooh, why don't you use Focus Sash Amoonguss over Kuba Berry Amoonguss, there you go. That's, you know, Focus Sash Amoonguss would not have survived that double up there. And now, and I'm just looking back at this as well. Hello, this is Barry in the present, but also in the past as you're watching this now on YouTube. The damage from the airstream on the Landorus doesn't look actually like a Helping Hand would have got the one shot on it. So that does look like a pretty bulky Landorus, and again, why it didn't knock the Amoonguss out there. Because I've got the Raichu, it's just safe. Yeah, I don't mind being taunted. That just means I can't Helping Hand, but I don't really need to Helping Hand here, because I've already done enough damage to his Landorus. So again, I can just Airstream very safely into that slot. And I don't think I don't need to Electro Web anything. I think I'm fine just getting some damage and Thunderbolting into the Thunderous there. Okay, or whichever Pokemon he decides to bring in. Tapu Fini, that's fine. Quite happy getting a Thunderbolt into the Tapu Fini there. He tried to double max guard. Even if he had got a double max guard there, what would he have gained from that? Because next turn I could just Brave Bird, knock him out, and 2 Thunderbolts maybe knocks out to Infinity. Maybe not if it's Citrus Berry, or maybe even Bloomers. We'll see. Glad I did Thunderbolt over Electro Web though. Looking at his team there was nothing that I did need to Electro Web. Yeah, that is a 2-hit KO unless it is Citrus Berry. It's leftovers, okay. So we're looking okay. We'll probably see what his last Pokemon is now. He's not gonna bring the Thunderous back in, is he? Communicating. So, hello. Hope all your days going alright. Okay, it is Urshifu. It is Urshifu. Yeah, very good damage onto the Fini. I think his priority will be to knock out my Raichu actually as well, because the Thunderous probably can't do anything to Raichu. So I think he'll protect the Fini, and or he will Sucker Punch the Raichu and do that as well. But I have got Colossal in the bag. So I think even if we lose the Raichu, I think we're okay here. I think this is a good exercise, actually, for you watching, you know, hello YouTube, watching at home. What would you do here? Because it feels like we're in a good position, doesn't it? You know, the Thunderous in the back has probably only got Thunderbolt. We can make that assumption. We've got Colossal, we've got Amoonguss in the back. So Raichu looks really good here. Tapu Fini's in range of Thunderbolt. Urshifu is 2-shot by pretty much anything as well. So what is the safest way that we can go about this? And if you can leave the comments, you know, down below as well, then I would appreciate that too, because look at that, I've just swapped the Amoonguss in and I've let it get knocked out, and that was maybe a silly thing to do. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best move. I should have just doubled into the Urshifu. But I was worried. Yeah, I should have just doubled into the Urshifu, because then I would have been a threat of a Sucker Punch next turn, but I could have just, you know, swapped out. Can the Urshifu protect though? That is the next question. Because in that scenario, obviously, if I did just double the Urshifu with a Brave Bird and Thunderbolt, then we would have just won the game, because, you know, Tapu Fini and Thunderous just doesn't beat Raichu. So that's why I was thinking that he would focus more on the Raichu there. Into the Thunderous, isn't it? Surely. So in which case, it makes more sense to go for the Thunderbolt, which still threatens a knockout on the Tapu Fini, and just Brave Bird into the Urshifu. But I suppose, like I was saying, the worst case scenario there would have been that, okay, if he protects the Urshifu, brings the brings the Raichu down to its focus sash, or does damage to it with the Tapu Fini, then, you know, he can Sucker Punch us next turn, but maybe next turn we swap the Raichu into Amoonguss. We don't just waste the Amoonguss, we Brave Bird into the Urshifu, and then we've still got an Amoonguss that we can Rage Powder with, perhaps, and we've still got the Raichu safe in the back as well. Maybe that would have been the better way, so even the worst case scenario in just doubling in the Urshifu wouldn't have been too bad there, but still, let me know your thoughts. Because Thundurus has probably only got Thunderbolt, so I don't have to worry about the Thundurus. So I can just Thunderbolt and Brave Bird into the Urshifu. He will probably try and Sucker Punch the Raichu here, hoping I'm not Sash. Swagger. That's how he can win. With Swagger. Our old friend Swagger. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, that is seriously saying the game is locked when there's still 3 Pokemon on the opponent's side is one of the worst things you can possibly do in Pokemon. Because it is it is never locked, especially when I'm the one trying to finish up the game. Oh, dear me. Okay. We've still got Misty Terrain, haven't we? Yes, we have. So he can't Swagger the Raichu. Well, he can, but it'll give us a +2 attack. Whew. And we've got Colossal in the back. So as long as we knock out this Tapu Fini, we're okay, I think. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt into the Fini because Raichu is not confused. And I will just try and do whatever close combat's got a better animation, maybe, into the Thunderous. Okay, that's fair enough, but if this is the last turn of Misty Terrain, then he can try and Swagger us next turn. Okay, Zapdos is confused. It's not confused anymore, and okay, and Thunderous is gone. Okay, phew. I feel like we came very close to throwing that game somehow. Ah, dear me. Yeah, the Amoonguss swap definitely wasn't the best, was it really? That was maybe a bit of a throw. But, yeah, like, so many Pokemon have lost Swagger, but Thundurus apparently still has Swagger. So that this Thundurus, you know, probably was just, you know, Thunderbolt, Taunt, Swagger, and Thunder Wave, you would imagine. You know, just like the Thundurus of the past. And maybe we didn't actually see any moves from this Tapu Fini, did we? Maybe this Tapu Fini was physical as well, you know, with Waterfall and whatever other physical attacks it gets. I'm not even sure. Now. I think it might be locked now. Unless we disconnect. You know, then if the stream just goes down, then yeah, okay. So we ended up winning that game. Let me know as well, like obviously this is a you know, highlights from the I'll bring myself back. Here I am. Ooh, hello. Barry in the present. Yeah, okay. So yeah, obviously this is taken from a stream, and I have got the chat there, just up there, on the screen as well, as we're streaming. And well, let me know, you know, if you watched the stream, do you like that? Do you not like that? And if you're watching the, you know, if you're only watching these highlights, you know, do you like that there as well, or would you rather it wasn't there? Because obviously it is sort of in the way, but at the same time, you know, if I'm responding to the chat, then, you know, the YouTube highlight sort of gets lost a little bit there, doesn't it? Because you don't know what I'm responding to. But anyway, let's just find the next battle. I believe, oh, this is the next battle. Okay, so let's bring up the audio. Enjoy. Up against was Charizard, especially when they've got a Whimsicott that's probably got Switcheroo. I especially don't like that. Because we need the Colossal, don't we, to battle a Charizard there. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this matchup. So this is the second game. There's going to be one more game after this as well. The third game, actually, that I'm going to show you is a wild one. Very, very wild one. But this is another game from, as I sort of remember, where we get to a bit of an end game that's a little bit sticky. So you might have another game of, you know, what's the better move to go for sort of thing towards the end of this one. So see what you think. But anyway, enjoy the game. Something weird here. I'm going to go with Raichu and Colossal. Bit weird. I know. Bit weird. I'll stop that now. With a Moongus and a Azumarill in the back. Let's try this. Let's try this. One thing I do miss Dragapult for that we can't. Well, one thing I miss with Dragapult is that we do kind of lack ways to touch Metagross now. Although Celesteela would beat Metagross 1-1 because we have got Flamethrower on this. So that is there you go, that's what I was worried about. There is Metagross and Thingy. So we're just going to Dynamax and go for a Max Quake into the Colossal, isn't he? And forward-thinking Barry didn't bring any ground resists. I didn't bring Zapdos in. I think we can survive a Max Quake. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think we can survive a Max Quake. So, we get confirmation that his Metagross is faster than Colossal. I think we survive a Max Quake. Not by much, but I think we survive it. And if for whatever reason he, quakes into the Raichu, that's fine as well. That's more than fine. If he has got the eject button on, the Whimsicott, the fake out covers that as well. Which is why I was kind of happy to Gigantamax turn 1 here. Okay, so no. Okay, here it is. There's the Quake. We can survive this. We can survive this. We can survive this. Thank you, we can survive this. I knew we could. So he's at +1 now. But this is going to do a lot of damage. Doesn't quite knock it out, but it's a lot of damage. So now he's going to Tailwind and just Quake again into the Colossal, isn't he? Can't stop the Tailwind. And Thunderbolt's not going to knock him out, is it? So do I bring in? You know what? I'm gonna try and be. This is a bit risky. The sun is up, so I think I can survive an Aqua Jet from myself. But he has to target the Colossal slot, doesn't he? Surely. I mean, they're taking the time here, so I always worry when I'm streaming. Okay, that's fine. He's going to Tailwind, I'm sure. Oh no, he's just Moonblasting into what was... Okay, into what was the Raichu. They called my Max Guard and Thunderbolt then, I guess. But now, because we're in the sun, I'm pretty sure we survived this Aqua Jet. I hope we do anyway. Here's a question for you. Would Volcalith have knocked out Metagross from there? Bearing in mind it's a +1 and that damage was from a Max Flare, not in the sun, when he was at +1 too. Even if he does Tailwind, at +6 speed I will still be faster, so I don't need to worry about him Tailwinding here. But do you think I could have covered that with a Volcalith, or is Quake just a safer option there? We're swapping the Metagross out into Charizard? Into Tapu Fini. Well, we'll see if we survive. And if he Moonblasts into the Colossal, that might knock us out as well. Although we are going to get the +1 Quake now. +1 special offense with the Quake. So he did that thinking I was going to go for the Fire move into the Metagross slot, which is a fair enough assumption. But is he Moonblasting? Well, yes, because it's not Tailwinding, and it is into the Azumarill again. Okay. So now, even if it Tailwinds next turn, Colossal is still going to be faster, and I guess it is safer just to Volcolith into the... Oh, well, that was the last turn of thingy, because we died... silly Barry. We went for the... we went for the... Whoops. We went for the... Max Guard, didn't we? Well, then that's not so good. I thought we had one more turn that we could Volcolith. But yeah, I couldn't Volcolith that turn because that was not going to knock the Metagross out, was it? Okay then. Okay then. This situation isn't great. Like, he will Tailwind here, won't he? No, he won't. He won't. Okay. Muddy Water will knock out my Colossal, obviously. I'm surprised he didn't Tailwind there, because the Metagross in the back could be a threat. Even though it's only got a small amount of HP. Maybe it's Charizard in the back as well. Because the Charizard in the back... is not going to be great for us. Okay, no accuracy drop, thankfully. Player does hit. I don't like that that delay. I really don't like that delay. Alright, so we know it's Metagross and something in the back. And he's lost all of his Max Quake boosts from swapping out. And we know Raichu is faster than the Metagross, so I think it makes sense just to bring the Raichu in. And it's Urshifu Dark. Okay. Which... Okay. So here we go. Here's a scenario. We've got a Mungus in the back. We've got a Raichu. We've got a Azumarill out front. Got a little combination there. And they've got a Metagross that's in range of a Thunderbolt and an Urshifu with a presumed Focus Sash. What is the safest way to win this? A Thunderbolt into Metagross. If he protects the Metagross, is bringing the Raichu down to the Sash. Oh, and that's dangerous if he does that, actually, isn't he? But then the sun might be going down soon, and I can Helping Hand Aqua Jet. I'm thinking of just the obvious moves there, aren't I?
Still safer, isn't it?
But then if he does protect and bring the Raichu to the Sash, I'm worried. I'm thinking twice about this. I'm actually going to Thunderbolt if I've got time. I'm actually going to double into the Urshifu there. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Raichu will survive because we've got the Sash. Oh, and Azumarill survives as well. Oh, I think we need... Yeah, good. We need that to hit, else we lost the game. Because he can Sucker Punch either of these Pokemon, knock them out. We've got... Wow. We've got a Mungus in the back as well. Wow. What an explosive turn there. What an earthquake. Close. Very close. Azumarill's been fantastic. Yeah, wow. Let's say he Sucker Punched the Raichu there and earthquaked. I'll still knock out the Urshifu, but then I've got Azumarill and a Moongus, and he just needs to Earthquake and he knocks out the Azumarill. I could have lost the game there. I best put my moves through, I think, shouldn't I? Even if he's got Bullet Punch, I think 2 Aqua Jets knocks him out. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean that wasn't a very pretty endgame, was it? and I'm just going to be pondering over there on the stream as well. Oh, I'll bring my face back as well. Hello, here's my current up-to-date face. Yeah, so, like, we knew we had Max Quake. You know, normally they've got Stomping Tantrum, haven't they, on Metagross instead of Earthquake, although I didn't. I guess some do have Earthquake, but I just didn't consider him to have Earthquake there. And I was thinking just the obvious moves, Thunderbolt into the Metagross, that's fine, that covers that. And Player Off into the Urshifu, that's fine, because I've got the Sash on the Raichu. So if I do that, if he doesn't protect anything, I've won the game. But my worry was that he protects the Metagross as I Thunderbolt into it. He breaks the Sash, you know, he Wicked Blows whatever into my Raichu 1 HP, and I, you know, play rough him, you know, whatever, I'm bringing him down to 1 HP. Then the next turn, he has got Sucker Punch. But because, I suppose in that scenario, if he does protect the Metagross, my Azumarill is still at, you know, 60%, whatever it was at, you know, before his Sucker Punch there as well. So I could have, I guess, Aqua Jetted into the Urshifu, but then if he Sucker Punches my Raichu, then I lose that, and then I don't have a way to touch the Metagross. So maybe then I swap it out, but then if the Urshifu protects and the Metagross Iron Heads or whatever into the Azumarill, I suppose then I have got the Amoonguss in the back, haven't I? I guess as long as I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine whatever really there, aren't I? It's just as long as I've got the Amoonguss in the back, I can take a Wicked Blow from the Urshifu. I can take an attack, assuming that it doesn't have like Zen Headbutt, I guess, from the Metagross as well. So I think we're fine. But again, just another one of these scenarios where it's like, well, you know, a really awkward sort of end game that I don't really feel like I played very well. So let me know again what you would have done. But again, I've got one more game to show you, and this one is this one's a wild one. The context for this as well is that the stream, it's a bit earlier in the stream. I had yeah, okay, so this guy, as you can see there, has got a much higher rating than us. Much higher rating than us. I'll just pause the video as well, actually. So the context is that I'd won the first 2 games of the stream, and then I'd lost the second 2 games of the stream. One of them I was just being, you know, sort of experimenting, being a bit silly, so I don't really mind about that. But the other one I lost quite badly, and so, you know, I wasn't feeling great going into this game. But we come across someone with, you know, much higher rating than us. So let's see if we can win. Mistakes are about to happen. Don't you worry about that from both sides actually as well. But anyway, let's get going. Alchemy, that's interesting. Well, okay. If you were here at the beginning of the screen, the scream, suitable word came out of my mouth there. I was saying that the swap to Celesteela instead of Dragapult meant I am actually really worried about going up against Cinderace, and we have a Cinderace. Not good. Really not good. Yeah, this is not good. Okay. Dragapult would have been a pretty good lead here. But okay. Let's lead with Azumarill and Colossal. We're not going to stop Trick Room if he goes for Trick Room. But at least we can try something, can't we? No Celesteela, no Zapdos. This is going to be a weird game. Decorate and Dynamax Porygon 2. Okay, well if he is going to go that route, actually, Alchemy has that Sweet Veil ability, doesn't it? Is it Sweet Veil? It stops allies going to sleep. I completely forgot about that. Okay, Alchemy and Milotic. Okay, so they've led correctly here, in the face of my Colossal. And I've got Raichu and... Oh, what am I doing here? Where's the offense coming from with this? It's not, is it? I mean, look at that. I've got Amoonguss and Raichu in the back. Then the Colossal threatened by Milotic. You know, how have I got any chance in this game? Because we can do this. No, but it's going to be a Sash. Okay, so that was stupid. It's going to be a Sash Alchemy. It's probably not going to knock it out anyway. But, oh, is he Dynamaxing the Milotic? And here's my mistake as well, too, because, you know, in the face of a water Pokemon, you know, a lot of the times you can go for a Max Flare, get the Sun Up, and then you can survive their water attack, get the weakness policy, get the Steam Engine activated, and, you know, kind of go from there. But because it's got the Alchemy, he's obviously going to go for the Decorate, and I'm not going to survive that, am I? So I really, really, really should have gone for the Volcalith this turn, just to get some chip damage going. The Sun is doing nothing for me. But, yeah, I should have, I guess I should have gone for the Protect with Colossal then, because he would have activated my weakness policy and everything through the Protect. But, yeah, I should have been going for the Colossal here. Yeah, you're probably thinking about Slurp off, and that gets String Shot. It doesn't knock Alchemy out. Should have gone for the Volcalith. Although I am doing a lot of damage to myself there with Aqua Jet as well. So yeah, and because my Milotic is actually faster, so yeah, I did need to go for the Aqua Jet there, so that Colossal's faster. But without the Decorate, we might have survived this. Maybe not, just because the Aqua Jet damage is actually quite a lot. So yeah, not good. Oh, if it did have speed control. Yeah, if it did have speed control, it would be a very good Pokemon. So, alright, how would I have played that then? Had I known he was going to lead like that? Like, Amoonguss doesn't do a whole lot. I can't stop him decorating, can I? I finished 6-3 on Saturday. I thought, pretty good on Saturday. So this is going to be a plus 4 helping hand move from Milotic. It's going to do a lot of damage. I'm just hoping he's targeting the Raichu here. Okay, so Azumarill is faster. This is my clutching at straw strategy. It will be in range of play rough next turn, but it'll also have a partner next turn. Okay, going for the Hailstorm. Okay. Raichu not surviving this +4 helping hand boosted move there. And we will get we will get a Azumarill in here as well, so Amoonguss. Amoonguss in rather. Which can give us some support. What is he gonna have? What is he gonna have? Have we got any hope here? It's Regieleki. Not sure we've got much hope here. Will he have a Sash on the Regieleki? And will my Amoonguss be faster than his Milotic? Oh, this is tricky. Because we might actually have some options here. This is another one of these crunch turns, isn't it? What would you do here? Let me know. But the Sash is going to be on the Alchemy, surely. So I'm gonna do that into the Regieleki, and I'm gonna hope that his Milotic isn't max speed, in which case Amoonguss might have a chance of outspeeding it. Yeah, so the Sash probably was on the Alchemy. Amoonguss be fast. Amoonguss is fast. Amoonguss is fast. Amoonguss is fast. I feel like Derek Okora now. Amoonguss is fast. Mary loves dick. Mary loves dick. Amoonguss is fast. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you probably think I'm an idiot. It's a reference to Most Haunted, if you don't know. A show where some old guy called Derek who can talk to ghosts apparently is communicating with someone who loves someone called Dick, and it was just, yeah, whatever. Look it up. I have to play Rough the Milotic. And I think it's even if the Porygon 2 might be going for a Trick Room here, it's safer to Rage Powder because the Porygon 2 could be faster than Azumarill, could have Thunderbolt. And even if he does Trick Room, I've got an Amoonguss I can just protect Spore in Trick Room. So as long as we hit this player off and then Milotic and he doesn't get a first turn Wakened Protect, which it doesn't last years, we might be okay. Icy Wind, okay. Ooh, okay. Glad I went for the... Oh, he's gonna... Ooh. Okay. Azumarill is not going to be faster than Milotic now. Stay asleep, Milotic, please. Still asleep. Okay. Play rough. Hits. And obviously knocks it out. Okay. Okay. You remember that from Most Haunted. Okay. Well, if that's what he's got, he can't knock out the Amoonguss, can he? I don't think I can put Mary Loves Dick as the title of this video, can I? I think I think I'll just get demonetized straight away. Now, if he's really smart, he could Trick Room here, because then I'll put him to sleep before he moves, and then he will have a chance of waking up next turn. Okay, right. Now the next question then is: do we go for a play rough, which will knock him out, or do we go for 2 Aqua Jets? I think it's just safest to go. I think 2 Aqua Jets gets it, doesn't it? So let's just go 2 Aqua Jets and we're fine. Oh, in fact, he couldn't... I don't know why I'm Rage Powdering here. Yeah, because he can't wake up. Yes! How did we end up winning that game? How did we end up winning that game? And he was the highest ranked person that we've played against all streams so far. He was ranked like 100 and something. Wow. Okay, that was a game. That was a game. Starting from... That was a game, wasn't it? That was a game indeed. Okay, so there we go. So... yeah, the first game then, we showed how... I do like the lead of Amoonguss and Zapdos. I really like Zapdos, actually. But yeah, the lead of that with the Raichu in the back really just rolled through that person. Apart from, like, both the first 2 games had sort of sticky endings, didn't they, I guess. But the second game leading with Colossal, third game leading with Colossal as well there. Not going too well for us in this third game, but somehow the power of Azumarill pulls us through. If you watch my Players Cut run as well, you'll see this Azumarill has been clutch, surviving on 1 HP and all the rest of it as well. My expert EVs here as well to the Azumarill, just outspeeding that Milotic at -1 speed, and my Amoonguss outspeeding it at -1 speed as well too. So, my expert EV spreads, my team, everything is in my Patreon, Discord. So if you want to join us, then, please feel free to. Please do that. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. Again, please, share this with your friends. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, whatever social media platforms you use, by word of mouth. Go up to your dog and say, hello dog, go on YouTube and watch this video, please. Subscribe to Barry's channel. Or not a dog, or any of your relatives, or anyone you know, and shut up, I'm talking rubbish now, aren't I? Either way, thank you for being here. If you can help me out getting people here as well too, that'd be fantastic as well. But either way, I'm going to stop talking now, as I've just sort of walked away. I've walked off in disgust or something. My waffling on about nothingness. Anyway, goodbye. Let's just finish. Goodbye. Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Thank you very much, as my good friend has there as well. And I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, the football's on, isn't it? So the next time I stream, I guess, will be after the top 16 of the Euros, because I can't really stream in the evening while that's going on, because I want to watch them, and everyone else I presume will be as well. But there'll be another time. There will be another time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this, guys, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.